5 laps in this race. 5 laps to decide who is the champion. Everybody starts their engines. Well, is about to. Drivers, start your engines. They're fired up. See the front row, Hendrick Chevrolets. In the back, you see Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., as well Toyota and Team Gibbs coming to the start of this race.
Let's go racing for a championship, boys. Woo!
Green flag for a championship. So far, Rodney Productions leads. Here comes the 24, William Byron. It's lap 2. The 11 pushes the 24. The 24 now leads, single file line. Lap 3. And the 9 spins, collecting the 8. Caution is out in lap 3 of 5. 5 laps to decide who is the champion. And the 9 car gets spun by the 11. See closely here. The 11 and the 9. 9-11 too. Dang. Contact right there, just closely on the bumper. As the 24, his teammate was leading. It was Hendrick Gibbs. And the 9 car spins out in front in the middle of the field. Lucky how most cars avoided. The 2 car barely avoided as well. The 8 car could not. Nearly hit him head on. So far, looks like we're going to have a short race here, but it's 5 laps to decide the champion. So this is going to be obviously very short since it's 5 laps, but this is a very clean start here. So obviously the 9 Rodney Productions is leading, William Byron right behind. Here comes the 19 Martin Truex Jr., as well with the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Then 2 Hendrick teammates just leading the race so far. And here comes to lap number 2. Obviously, the 11 was pushing the 24 as well. That made the 24 get the huge run onto the back straightaway, and eventually the inside line got packed after that, and only, as you see, the 17 and the 8 and the 2 were in that inside lane. And then, as you see right here, there's contact right here. And then there you see the 9 spinning. The 9 car is not happy with the 11 right now. So there's tempers. There is tempers. But we're going to come to the restart. Green flag. The 19 Martin Truex Jr. leads 3 wide with 2 laps to go. Coming to the white flag. White flag one more time around. Side by side. 3 wide as the 11 wrecks by the 9. The 8 is involved. The 43 of Eric Jones leads. Coming to the finish. The 3 wide. The 24 and the 9. And the 43 side by side for the championship. Who won that? Who is the winner? This is the championship decider right now. 3 wide on the restart with 2 laps to go. Then on the white flag, as you see closely, the 9 is right here on the 11's bumper. And the 11 gets turned hard into the wall with the 8 nowhere to go. And then the 8 slams into the 11. Then as you see it right here, 3 wide once again, the 19 would have won the championship. But then, here comes the 24. This is basically the 2019 All-Star Open finish right now, but 3 wide. You see as the 43 tries to block the 24 sideways. And then to the finish line, they're 3 wide. I can't even tell who's leading at this point. They go side by side. to the finish. I'm not sure. I think it was a tie. I think it was a tie. I can't tell, but it was a tie. Whoever was in the front the most wins. So who was in the front the most? So far, it's the 9 and the 24. But it was a tie. The 43 was not out front the most. So who was in front of the 24 the most? But if the 24 is in front of the 9 the most, then the 24 wins this championship. But if the 9... Oh, yeah, the 24. This is lap 2. Then the 9 gets spun. Actually, no, this is lap 3, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Lap 3. And the 9 got spun. So the 24 is still in front of the 9 the most. But then the 43 is out front of the 9. But who was out in front of the 24 the most then? On that last lap. Well, who was in front of 24 or the 9 the most? But so far, the 24 may have just won this championship. What really got the 24 out the groove is that contact right there. By the circle. I don't know. I mean, I think when the 9 turned the 11 there. Oh, it's close, man. The 24 may have won the championship. If you see right here, the 24 is in front of the 43 and the 9 right now. Could the 24 have won the championship? Because the 43 is only out front of the 24 and the 9 once. That's the last lap. That's the lap that counts, but it was a tie. And then the 24 came back out front. And then the 9 finally just took the lead a bit right here. But that's the finish line. It is official. The 24 is the championship winner. What in the world? The closest finish in history. A tie. A tie. Oh my gosh. The 24 was out front of both of those cars the most. From at least the second or third lap to the last one. So, I mean, you clearly see the 24 way out front of the 9. This is lap 1. Then this is lap 2. The 24 is in front. And then lap 3 comes. They just crossed the line before the 9 over here spun by the 11. And then the 43 was then out front of the 9. So now we have our finishing results. It looks like it is... Wow, that was tough. Wait, they're like 4 wide for a bit here. The 9 backed out. The 9 definitely wrecked the 11 on purpose. That was some tempers flare in there. I mean, tempers flare in NASCAR, so if they flare in NASCAR, why not here? See, this contact right here, and then this piece of contact, that's what caused the 24 to lose momentum. So the 24 is the official winner in the championship. So that was close. This is way before the line. You see, let me show you the finish line right now. Let me show you what the finish line is. The finish line is at least like right here somewhere. I think it's like right here possibly. But this is when you see this right here. This is not the finish line. But then they finally reached the finish line. It was a tie. The 9 is in first. I mean, the 24 is in first. The 9 is second. The 43 is third. The 19 of Martin Truex Jr. is fourth. Tyler Reddick in 5th. Michael Annett 6th. Brad Keselowski 7th. Chris Buescher 8th. Denny Hamlin in 9th. And Tyler Reddick 10th. I gotta say, that was one of the closest finishes you may even ever see. I mean, this was about to be the 2019 All-Star Open. Right here. This is about to be the 2019 All-Star Open finish. But instead, the 9 with the huge run, I think he kind of checked up when the 24 sideways right in front of him, too. And then there's no limit, so if you see where the 9 is, well, of course, they're on the track anyway, so, yeah. Coming to the line, 24 wins. Once again, Team Hendrick dominant. And, wow. That was crazy. Shout out to Yaya / Carney Boy, who is my friend on the Xbox. Thank you for that buggity stuff. Wow. I have no words. For a championship, 3 wide. Look at this. Between the 9 and the 43. If the 9 was out front, if the 9 and 43 was out front the most, the 9 would have won because he's like barely ahead of the 24. But as well, wait, is he? Oh, what the heck? I'm not sure. I don't think there is. But, wow. For a championship. This finish right here is going to go down in the books. Because the 24 was out front of the 9 and 43 the most. Plus the 9 wrecked the 11. So, yeah. What a drive. What a crazy freaking finish. We'll see you guys for season number 2 for the Sim series.